I'm not asking about your phone. I'm asking what happened to your face.
I don't know.
Did someone hit you?
A home is made with those who are closest and most trusted by us.
I just said, somebody in there, y'all cannot walk into my home.
But what happens when that trust is shattered, and those who were supposed to protect it become the aggressors?
Calm down. They're here to help.
From a daughter assaulting a mother, to a professional boxer getting aggressive with his girlfriend, watch as these individuals come to realize that the law is not as considerate as their relatives. Here are some incidents where law enforcement confronts these delinquents.
I honestly don't know, because when I got to the floor and I was sitting there and I looked up.
Our first incident is centered around 18-year-old Monica, who hit her sister and mother. On March 15th, 2023, Florida Police Department were notified about an argument that occurred between 3 women at a hotel. It happened in Miami, Florida. The officers arrived at the location and noticed Monica. A hotel employee tried to tell the cops what had happened. He was instructed to stand aside. The officers then asked Monica to tell them how she was injured. Monica tried to explain the situation to the officers. However, she was incoherent and rambling. The officer again asked what caused her injuries, but she continued to be uncooperative. They decided to talk to the other parties involved instead.
My mommy and daddy, they were response right here. My mom, I don't know where she went. She was gone.
Is your mom still there?
I don't know, she's gone. And it was the response that was right here, up and down the elevator. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me.
We're not gonna leave you. We're here. Okay. You want to cover yourself up?
No.
Cover your
no,
robe up.
no. She's here. No, it's not that. She's here.
Ma'am, we're here. It's gonna be okay. What happened to your face? Take a deep breath.
Just please, just call my mom.
Okay, we're gonna call her. But what happened to your face?
I don't know. She was
You don't
here.
know. Have
She
you been
was here.
drinking tonight?
I have, but
Okay,
my
so you could tell me
my mom's a
straight up.
lawyer. My mom is here.
How old are you?
I'm 31. So.
34 years old. Okay.
No, but I haven't been
24.
drinking.
You said 24.
I've been right here. No, I've been right here. I promise you, I've been right here the whole
Okay,
time.
what
The whole time.
happened to your face?
I will tell you.
Tell me.
We'll tell you. The whole time. My sister went upstairs. That's all I heard. I was over across that wherever that red yard was. I was over that red yard. Again, as I feel like you guys are telling me this, I feel like I wasn't here the whole time. My sister let me know. I was over that side. I was over that side where that red yard was.
Okay.
Across all that. And I crossed the side. And I was here. And like you guys are asking me now where my side is now.
We're just asking what happened to your face.
No, you were asking me where my side was.
Where it happened?
You were asking me where my side was.
Okay, then right now.
I'll let you know where my side is if you let me know where my sister is.
No, but we're just asking what happened to your face.
I scraped on my side.
You scraped your face?
No, I don't. I have no idea.
Look.
No, sir, listen to me.
You are listening.
No,
Listen to me. Look,
I have
stop. Stop.
I get it.
Stop.
I get it. I have
You
no.
are all red
I
over here.
get
Look,
it.
tell me how that happened.
I don't know where my phone is.
Hey, I'm not asking your phone. Is this your phone right here?
No.
Okay,
You can have
okay,
whatever
listen.
that,
Listen,
whatever that
ma'am,
is.
ma'am, I'm not asking you about your phone. I'm asking what happened to your face.
I don't know.
Did someone hit you?
No.
No,
If I were to hit you, sir, I would have told you guys.
Okay, thank you. That's all I need to know. Give me a second. Let's go upstairs.
Monica became agitated and did not want them to talk to her mother. She tried to stop the officers from going to her room. The cops then detained her. They handcuffed her and then left to visit her room. Monica was weeping throughout the ordeal.
Please don't.
No, I have to assist them.
Lawsuit against that right now, right here, right now, sir. No, seriously. No, seriously.
2111,
You file a lawsuit. My mom will file a lawsuit right here, right now. No, I'm being so serious. No, I'm being serious. You see my.
Put your hand behind your back.
Sir, I'm being serious. Sir, call my mom.
Just stay there for a second. We'll just detain her.
Calm down. They're here to help.
Loaded.
I am. I'm nothing.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Here, give me 1 second. Hold on.
The officer then located Monica's room, and upon knocking, her mother and sister came out. The officers asked the mother to explain the situation to them. She told them that Monica was intoxicated and started a fight with them. The officer noticed marks on the sister and inspected it.
Hi, step out. Come on out, man.
Also needs a robe. I'm on it.
You got a robe in there? Okay, you're fine. You're covered.
No, I'm not.
Cover yourself. Go ahead.
She just had too much to drink and started attacking me and her sister.
Where did this happen? Where is it?
Here, in the bedroom.
Okay.
We were trying to get her to bed, get her to like lay down, and she just started saying she was gonna kill us. She just had too much to drink. Her sister tried to calm her down, and she attacked her, attacked me. And I just couldn't get her to calm down.
Yeah, how'd she attack you?
She threw my head in the floor.
She threw your head in the floor? So right over here?
No, this side, but there's no.
Excuse me.
I have no
You have a
concussion
mark
signs.
right there.
You know, Mark, here, did that? How
Where?
did that happen?
Right there.
Yeah.
Did she hit you?
She pushed me.
She tried to pull her off of me.
Question.
pulled her off.
So the altercation was between
Yeah,
and you guys are sisters?
They're sisters.
it's my sister.
The officer was informed that Monica was drinking that night and was already agitated when her mother and sister entered the room. The officers then asked them about the injuries on Monica's face. They described how she was the aggressor, and they were trying to defend themselves. After talking to both sides, the officers decided to take Monica to the police station.
Question. Has she drank tonight?
She did.
She did. Did she have any issues with alcohol abuse?
Not really.
Not really. Has she ever been Baker acted before?
And what?
Baker acted. Issue of mental, what's it called? Mental disorder. No history of mental
Nah.
disorder. Okay, so it's just you two got into a fight, and
I don't know what happened. We came upstairs and she slammed me into the floor. And
Did anything happen prior to that?
no, we were
She
fine.
was just really agitated. Like she was just really agitated when we got upstairs.
okay, so obviously she's downstairs. Okay, what happened to her face?
I honestly don't know because when I got to the floor and I was sitting there and I
pushed
looked
me
up.
down, and I kept trying to get. She was like out for a minute, and I went and I grabbed her from the back, and she would not get off of her.
Problem when I don't get up. And so my mom
So
helped
we
me.
got her, I pulled her off, and I pulled her as hard as I could to get her off.
And I did pull her hair
You saw
to
this
get her
was
off.
only you two.
It was only us.
And we
And there's no one in this room. That's
He heard it. He heard someone scuffling and he came out.
were trying to like calm down. Like I pinned her down, and I told her calm down, calm down.
I
Like,
said, go to
and
sleep,
she
please,
would
just
calm
go to
down.
sleep.
She would calm down, and she would be okay, and she would hug me, and she would be like, "Okay, mom, okay, okay."
Later at the station, Monica was charged with domestic violence. While Monica's victims were able to leave their mark on her in self-defense, our next individual, a trained boxer, was far above the capabilities of the victim. But before that, let's see how a man abused his boyfriend in a fit of rage.
No, get up.
Out of my house.
Josh,
Out of my house.
Josh, get up. Seriously.
Out of my house.
The second incident revolves around Josh, who caused physical harm to his partner in Niles, Illinois. On August 12th, 2022, Niles Police Department were notified of a domestic battery case.
I'm a little drunk right now. I was sitting in the living room by myself. He came out and just started beating up on me. And okay.
Upon arrival, the officers located the partner, who was abused by his boyfriend, Josh. He showed the bruises and marks on his body to the officers. He gave a brief description about the incident. Furthermore, he also informed that both of them were slightly intoxicated. They also checked his ID.
He choked me. I got slammed onto the table. Pushed, shoved.
Where are you hurt?
My hand.
What started this fight?
He said I was being too loud.
Okay.
My hand, my arm.
You said you were being too loud?
I was being too loud in the
What, like
living
you guys
room.
were arguing or stuff?
Not until I was.
Did you hit him? What apartment do you live in?
16.
16? Do you have your ID with you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You want to give it to this officer? Run it and then just tell me.
Yep. Okay.
Multiple officers located their apartment and knocked on the door. There was no response. The partner tried to apologize to the cops for calling them, but the officer offered him her compassion. The partner informed the officers that Josh took his keys. He also told the officers that he was still in the apartment.
Yeah, his hands are old.
I should have called the cops, but I was.
No, hey, don't apologize for
At
that.
this point, like I could take it. I don't want to like be a little about it, but like at this point it was too much. Like he shouldn't be physical to me. No.
That should never happen. No.
He took my key. I mean, he took every.
He took your keys?
Yes, I live
He
there.
took his keys.
I mean, it's my that's not my current address
Yeah.
on there, but I mean,
So where exactly did he hit you?
yeah, I mean, you can see my hands.
He didn't hit your hand, man. That's from hitting something.
Yeah.
No,
He didn't
I don't
punch
really see
your
anything
knuckle.
out of your hands.
That's not how it happens.
Did you hit him back?
no. I mean, he's much bigger than me. If you see him,
Do you have keys for your apartment?
I don't even. He pushed me out. I don't have my
Kicked you out
wallet.
of the house?
Yeah, I don't have my wallet. I don't have shoes. I don't have
Okay.
nothing.
Do you want to talk to paramedics?
So,
He's in there.
okay.
The officers, seeing no way to enter the apartment, asked the partner to enter through the window, then opened the door for them. After the door was opened, they located Josh to the bedroom.
Do you like live here or you're just?
No, I live here. I pay rent.
Because the way you asked, like, said it, like, oh, are you gonna charge me with breaking? You know what I mean? Like,
Are you on the
joking
lease?
around or?
Who's on the lease?
Me,
You're
both
drunk.
of us.
He's drunk. I don't
Both
want
of
this
us.
to
I
be
can
like.
prove paperwork.
you guys
I can
was
prove
drunk.
proof of residence. I can.
When you ran him, did he come back to this address?
No,
No,
my
his ID is up.
my ID is old. It's expired.
It's an old ID.
But I mean, I can show you like mail proof of residence. I've been getting
How long have you been living here?
more than 6 months. We moved in for February.
And do you want to?
Yeah, I mean just to grab my. I don't know.
No,
my,
just unlock the door.
oh, okay. Okay. It's just right there.
Do you have any weapons in the house?
No.
What's up with the lights?
Oh, that only controls them. That's the light switch. Right there. Those two.
What's doors?
Which one's the bedroom?
Bedroom straight ahead. Pantry to the left.
Hey, Josh. Coming in, buddy. Hi, wake up. You have anything on you? No? You have anything on you? No weapons? No? It's the police, man. Alright, get up.
The officers tried to wake him up, but he was reluctant to comply and refused to wake up. During their investigation, they encountered the suspect. They tried to explain the situation to Josh. One of the officers then documented all the bruise marks on the arms of the partner.
What's going on, man?
Nothing's
Fighting with your boyfriend?
No.
No. Here, get up for me, just because you don't have anything on the toes and stuff?
No, man.
No? Okay. Alright, so what happened? What's going on?
Can y'all leave?
No. What happened? We gotta know what happened. Did you guys get into an argument? Josh, we're just trying to clear this up, man. As soon as we clear it up, we can get going. Hey. Seriously, dude, wake up, man. Like, what are you doing here?
Say that later.
You hit him, he hit you. What happened?
If it's just an argument, that's fine. I mean, couples argue all the time.
Neck, ribs.
You said he hit your chest, right? Can you lift up a little
Like,
higher?
kind of
Where?
like kind of like here, yeah, like here, and then on the side of my neck.
Josh finally wakes up. He denied knowledge of anything happening. The officer then inspects his hands and notices small cuts. Josh denied hitting anyone. He repeatedly said the cuts were from a headphone he broke.
No one's playing games.
Okay,
First
so what
off, I
happened?
don't even know why you're in here. I didn't
You
let
know why
in
we're here.
No, I don't.
What
know why you're
happened?
here. Nothing happened. I don't know what he's talking about, first and foremost. Figure out what him. I didn't do anything to him.
Let me see your hands.
My hand was because I snapped his, his
Let me see.
headphones.
When?
The officer then questioned the partner once again. He said that the two of them are giving different stories. The partner denied being the aggressor with Josh. He then consented to Josh being arrested.
Step outside. Why would you say that he didn't hit you? Dude, seriously, like, we're not joking around, man. Like, I got two separate stories.
He said he didn't hit me because he doesn't want to get in trouble.
Okay.
I mean,
You're drunk, he's drunk. You know what I mean? Like, I got
Yeah,
two
I
separate
mean,
stories from
look at
two
me and look at
intoxicated
him.
people.
He's a much bigger guy than me. Clearly, I'm not going to be the aggressor. You think I'm going to push him around? No.
Okay, you want him arrested?
I'm a little out here, crying.
You
and
want him
calling.
arrested?
Yeah. Because this has happened before.
Josh was instructed by officers to get up from the bed. He became increasingly combative. When the officers tried to make him get up, he became physically aggressive. A physical altercation broke out between Josh and the officers. After much difficulty, he was handcuffed.
Where are your shoes and stuff? What? Just get up.
Josh, we're not playing games. Just get up. Get
No
up.
one's playing games. Why
I
am I
know.
getting
Get up. Get up. Like, sit on the floor or stand on the floor. Let's go. Come on. Seriously.
No.
Yes,
This
yes,
is not
yes,
what we're
yes.
gonna do.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. Get up.
You guys are gonna get out of my house.
No. Get up.
Out of my house.
No, we're
Josh.
not doing
Get
Out
up.
of my house.
Josh, get up. Seriously.
Out of my house.
No,
Josh,
get
do
up.
not make this difficult. He's asking
No
you
one's
to
making
stand
it
up.
difficult. No one's making anything
Yes, you are.
difficult.
He's asking you to stand
First
up.
off, you guys, I didn't.
Josh,
let
are you gonna
guys
stand
in.
up? Yes or no?
No.
No. Okay. Get up. Stop. What are you? Seriously, dude? Why?
He was then escorted to a police vehicle. Josh kept resisting the officers. He was then placed inside the cruiser. One of the cops made sure every officer involved in the altercation were unharmed.
45 when it goes. You guys good? You guys good?
Let me go. You want me to run up to
You
him?
good?
My keys.
They probably ship fell off here.
While revisiting the apartment, one of the cops noticed red marks on another officer's face. He then documented the mark. They speculated that he may have been hit while attempting to handcuff Josh.
You good? Whatever your nose. He swung at you, so come here.
Yeah. We're right here.
Here, don't move. Alright, that's another charge. No, it's fine, dude. I saw it. Not like that.
Fuck. It's kind of heavy.
You alright?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Slipped.
I didn't know if he kicked you, so
And
that's
then,
why I just said.
I slipped, and then
Yeah. We should move that table.
when I tried to grab his arm, it was all wet, so it just slid off.
It's that fucking Monaco.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go.
Josh was taken to the police station.
When you said you felt like you were being strangled. So was it like one arm or two arms?
Both.
It was like choking like this.
No, it was like I don't want to do, but like with a.
His like arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was using his.
Well, he had one hand on it. Something like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I don't want to judge you, but like.
No, you're
No,
good.
like that.
So he's struggling with one arm, but using his.
Well, he grabbed me up like this, and then he
To like
Like
emphasize.
down on the ground
Yeah.
or towards like the wall.
It's okay. Hey, take a deep breath. You didn't do anything wrong.
I've never been involved in nothing
I
like
know.
this.
I know. It's a lot going on right now. I totally get it. Alright. I'm just gonna take like a full body shot of you, okay?
I'm so worried about tomorrow.
You alright?
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh yeah, no, you have a full on bruise here.
Josh was charged with domestic battery, resisting arrest, and aggravated battery upon a peace officer. As mentioned before now, we will see how a professional boxer ends up in handcuffs.
She don't live here?
You have custody?
Yes.
Our final story is centered around 28-year-old professional boxer Gervonta Davis. On December 27th, 2022, Broward County Sheriff's Department responded to an assault allegation made by Davis's girlfriend, Vanessa Posso. Police responded to the assault in an upscale neighborhood in Florida. Multiple officers arrive at the scene and meet Davis at the door of his house. They also locate Vanessa in a vehicle trying to leave the house with their child. The officers begin their primary questioning. Davis was cooperative with their inquiries.
You're just impressed without this, right? She messed up my car. She just going.
All right, you come over here. You come over here, please, and stand with him. With my partner.
Yes, sir.
What
Any
is that?
weapons on you?
Huh?
What is that? The charger, man. The
Yeah.
charger. Ain't
Okay.
nobody.
Get anything on you?
Stay with him.
I'm at my house. What
Okay.
you
I
talking
don't know.
about? got
I'm asking
anything
you. Gotta ask you. Who is in the car?
on? This is my car. She took my
Who,
car.
who's she to you?
We'll just be right here.
My
How old's
child
the baby?
mother.
Oh, okay. All right.
In the car seat?
Does she have any weapons?
No.
All right. Just
That-
put down your phone for now, sir. What's your name?
Javante.
Javon. What?
Javante.
Devonta is your first name?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your last name, sir?
Davis.
Davis, how are you, sir? What happened?
She trying to take my car, and I don't want her to take
She's
my
trying
car.
to leave?
Yeah, she trying to. But I got a driver to be able to take her wherever she want to go.
That works. All right. Who else is in the house?
Not for sure.
Who you live with?
Oh, my daughter and my other daughter.
Okay. How old is she?
4. She 4.
Davis explained to the officers that she tried to take his vehicle to her address. He added that he allowed her to use the vehicle, but it belonged to him. Upon further questioning, Davis said that he had a driver, and he will allow him to take the vehicle to drop her off.
What's your side of this?
She's trying to take my car. This is my truck. All my keys is placed on the counter in there. She took my car key and she trying to leave with my car.
Okay.
That's it.
Where does she
wanna
live?
Huh?
Where does she live? Where does she
I don't
live?
know her exact address, but
Well,
What
does she
city?
live in Canada? Does she live
What
in the United
city?
States?
come on, man. Y'all,
No, but she's local or she's visiting.
local. She drove with my car. Yes, my car.
get here?
Yes, my car.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you give her that car?
No, I did
Did
not.
you let her drive that car?
Yes. when she did, I let her drive, move around with my
Well,
car.
she got here. She from wherever she lives, she drove the car here, so she takes the car home.
No, she don't. That's
9-1 drop off 5851 Holbrook Road.
Is it in your name?
5851 Holbrook Road.
Under
All right.
my
Yeah,
name.
it's
You want her to leave though today.
Yes, I want
So
her.
I won't hang
How
up.
is she supposed to leave?
It's 1329.
I have a
Can she get it right? You said you have a driver.
Hold on, just hold on.
Yes.
How is she gonna leave?
You trying to make
How is she gonna leave? What do you mean? What do I
I
mean?
have somebody that I have a driver that will take her wherever.
Get him over here then. If you're gonna kick someone out of your house, you know.
One of the officers asked Davis if he told Vanessa to leave the house. He said that they had an argument, and then she tried to leave in his vehicle. He was unwilling to let that happen. The officer told Davis that they were there only to maintain the peace.
So you asked her to leave the house. The only reason you were stopped was the gate.
She started. Don't let her. She did.
He has cameras. You can look at them.
Okay, well look
He has
at
cameras.
them. Okay, you can look at the camera.
They can look at the camera. He took me out with our baby.
She was there.
He took me out.
17 Bravo 1.
We started. We got into it like
17 Bravo 1, go ahead.
an argument. Then it died off. I was watching
11525.
frozen with my other daughter in the room. She came in the room, started wilding out.
No, I came in there to ask, can you put the car seat in the car so we could leave? That's what I asked.
7 Bravo 7.
This is why I kind of want to separate.
One at a time, man. One at a time, okay?
You guys got in an argument.
7 Bravo 8. That's one.
She doesn't know what it was about. Do you know what it was about? The argument?
7.
Bro, what do you think this is? You guys are the ones that called us.
I didn't call you. I just told her to not take my. You seen when you
Don't
came
take
in.
my truck.
You seen when you came
Okay.
in here. She was going through that gate.
Yeah.
Right. She was leaving with my truck. If you look on the registration, they say GTD promotion.
And she wants to take it, but I told her no because it's your truck. You know. She says that you gave it to her.
That's all
I
I
said
want.
that's all fine. She
didn't
can
give
say
her
it all
that,
day.
so I didn't-
Vanessa was informed that the officer cannot let her leave in Davis's vehicle. As it belonged to him, he had the legal ground to deny her access to it. The officers let her know that she could not stay at the location either, and inquired if she called an Uber.
I understand that, but I got to deal with the legality of it all. I can't say. Well, that's the leverage he has over you in this situation. I'm sorry to say that, but you know, I understand. Well,
Why would
he's
I
got
take
the
car
car
seat? The car
seats.
seat is right there.
The car seat. Ma'am. And now he's got the car seat, but he's not going to let you take the truck. Okay. So, did you call your Uber yet, or your whatever it is that you're calling? That's okay. We can be here for you while you do it. But I can't leave you here. You can't stay here. Yeah. What's the job?
The cops tried to calm the situation. He started talking to Vanessa and tried to help her come to a logical solution. Another cop asked Davis if the driver was coming to the house or not. She agreed to leave with the driver.
I know, but he's not. But he doesn't want it. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It's just making it easier.
7 Bravo 7. That's one. Was getting at it. Devon Lane.
How far is your driver for? How far is your driver?
He said he was probably like 20 minutes.
I don't know what his plans are. I'll tell you that I was here when he called the driver. So where are you? I need you over here. Okay, so I don't think he's got anything as far as plan for you. I'm not gonna make it. Okay. You want to get? What do you want to get out of the house? The baby's toys. Dad, can we? You don't want them? So you're good to leave just the way you are now? You got a diaper bag or anything? You got that with you? Okay, alright. You gonna go, you want me to have the driver still come or no? Okay, Dad, yeah, so she'll go with the driver. Okay.
An Uber arrives at the scene. The officers made sure Vanessa was the one who called it. She told the officers she will use it instead of waiting for the driver. Davis went to put a child seat in the Uber.
Uber? Okay.
She must call it.
Uber?
Oh, there's Uber too?
That's what he's saying. That's an
She
Uber.
probably called the Uber.
Oh, I guess he showed up.
No, that's not the driver.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the Uber showed up.
952 Northwest 82nd Street. Reference the 12-year-old, 15-year-old.
What's that? With the Uber? Okay. She's gonna go with the Uber. You want to do that? Yeah, go ahead.
He's gonna put the car seat.
The officers sought Davis's permission to enter his home. He was unwilling to give them access to his house. His manager arrives at the house. One of the cops explained to him that Davis is going to jail, and they need to go in the house to check up on his other child.
Devontae, listen real quick. It's either that.
There ain't no more talking.
No, there is more talking because otherwise.
It's not. It's not.
So you would rather we take the
I
child
can't go
to
walk in.
DCF?
I just said somebody in there. Y'all cannot walk into my house. No, y'all cannot. No, y'all cannot.
So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up calling Child Protective Services. Child Protective Services will come out here. Child Protective Services will take custody of the kid.
I just said somebody in there.
Yeah, but I don't know who that someone is, and I can't just leave your daughter or your son with somebody. That's my point. We're looking out for you.
They
Who's he? This is his manager. He's going to jail for domestic violence. Okay, I'm trying to explain to him. He has a 4-year-old inside the house. Okay, we have to make sure that 4-year-old is with someone that can be trusted, that he's okay with, and that we're okay with. Okay.
Davis told the officers that his manager can take care of the child. The cops then decided to run a background check on the manager before they allow it to happen. They then updated the manager about the situation and why Davis was going to jail.
She don't live here?
You have custody?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're good with him,
Yes.
your manager?
Yes.
Taking care of the child?
Okay, but can we discuss the No, hold on a second. So if we're going to do that,
We gotta run.
we got to run him and make sure he's.
You have your driver's license with us, sir?
She get my phone and stuff.
And we need to see the 4-year-old. Okay?
You want that too?
We
We need to put eyes
on the 4-year-old.
That's right.
Yeah,
But
listen,
that's it.
we're not trying to trick anybody here.
No,
Ultimately, the 4-year-old's the biggest issue. We have to make sure the 4-year-old's safe and all that good stuff. So, you know what I mean?
Can you give me the basis of the arrest?
Domestic violence.
Okay, on what premise?
He struck her.
Okay.
Where?
What proof do you have?
We have
Because obviously he has a gap in his face.
Okay, listen. We have domestic violence. What if he struck her?
The officers patted down Davis, who was already handcuffed, for contraband before he was transported to jail. One of the officers told the manager to show them Davis's other child. The manager complied with the officer's request.
I don't have to have
40.
photographs. I don't have to have anything.
Just take what's in my
Are you going to
pocket.
listen to me, or are you going to just continually disrespect?
Especially when someone tells you not to.
You didn't see it, sir. He had his property.
It doesn't matter.
I was gonna take
It doesn't matter.
It does
We'll
matter.
give you his property
If
when
he's-
we're ready to give you the property.
He was giving it to him. He was handing it to me his keys. You see, I have them in my hand.
Leave. Go. Goodbye. We need to see the 4-year-old.
Mad at me. He was handing me his keys.
Because I'm not going to debate with you
I'm
anymore.
not debating. I'm telling you what.
We need to see the 4-year-old.
I have his keys right here.
Can we get her name and date of birth? How are you, sweetie? You good? Did you have a nice Christmas?
Can you spell the first name for me? Thank you.
The entire situation and how it started was explained to the manager by one of the officers. He was informed that the officers noticed small scratches and bruise mark on Davis's face, but neither Davis nor Vanessa mentioned them. They also explained the possible outcomes of the incident. Davis was then taken to jail.
Could be like 8, 9 o'clock. You'll get a bond, you can call it in and bond him out. There's no reason to go down there unless you just go down there and pick him up.
Yeah.
Even after he gets a bond and he bonds out, it takes like an hour or so, and then he can get picked up. But listen, she may go to court and get a restraining order against him. And listen, you need to tell him, you need to get into his head. Don't violate the restraining order if she gets one. If the judge gives an order saying no contact,
He's the one who needs a restraining order.
don't. Well, that might be all true, but listen, if you have to understand something for a second, okay? When we come here, we have to make a decision. We have to take somebody. She's alleging that he punched her. She has a mark on her lip. Okay, there was obviously a problem here. He has to go to jail. If we ignore this, if something happens to her, that's on us.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go
That's
start
on
the
us.
PC.
Smoking marijuana.
Yeah, embarrassing.
Listen.
Largest, what do you call us? Largest fully accredited church.
I'm alright. Well, this one AC works actually.
That's good.
Alright, so we're gonna go in, get your shirt on, and we'll wait a little bit, and we'll take it from there. You wanna hold your shirt? Alright.
You got it?
Okay.
Davis was charged with misdemeanor domestic violence. However, the charge was later dropped, when Vanessa in December said on Instagram that Davis was not guilty of domestic violence.
Discover how a Noreen Jean or nurse's gamble for fortune turned into a tragic miscalculation. As a mother, she left her child alone in the car for 5 hours, leading to a dramatic checkmate by the police.
Do we know how long she was here?
Yeah, she pulled in at 8 a.m. this morning?
No, I didn't leave him in there the whole time.
On May 31st, 2024, police responded to a report about a nurse with an apparent gambling addiction who had left a 16-month child alone in her car while she gambled for over 5 hours in Oklahoma. Upon arrival, the police found that the woman had left her child alone in the car. When she returned, she feigned concern for her child's well-being.
This ain't y'all's car or anything? Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm making sure. Is it over there? Is the car running? I can't hear it.
Oh, she was. Yeah, I'm recording that.
10-4. We will be with Oklahoma Paul John David 905.
Is her dad in here?
I'm stop right here. Get ready real quick.
Mom. All John's in.
Why are we leaving a baby in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
Why are we leaving an infant in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
This is stuff I put people in prison for. Why are we leaving an infant in the
I was
car?
literally out
I'm not interested. I want to know why you left your child in the
because I
car.
had to go find his dad. My phone was.
So it's okay to leave that baby? No, I didn't say go over there. Unlock the car for us. Unlock the car. Stop. Unlock the car.
I'm trying.
We need to make sure this kid is okay. It's open.
I'm a nurse.
Is that kid okay? Okay.
You got your ID on you, man.
Do we know how long she was here?
Yeah, she pulled in at 8 a.m. this morning?
No, I didn't leave him in there the whole time.
Well, let's go over here to this white car right here and let's talk.
Guys, can I just see him for a second? I had him
He's right here and he's okay.
Hold on. Can I explain something to you?
What?
I had him at 25 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, check on your kid. That's fine.
Bubba? Fine.
506, we got the car open, all the other stuff, but...
It was here, but he wasn't in the car by himself. Oh, God. That's Madison.
Let's go over here to this white truck and talk for a minute.
It's okay.
Right here's good. This one right here. Okay. Where are you coming from? From what? Thank you. Coming from where? Where's work at?
Bailey in Owasso.
Okay.
What time did you get here?
He had my car.
He had your car, but how long did you?
He hasn't been here the whole time. His dad brought him.
When did his dad?
I don't know. That's why I was trying to find him.
You get here.
He brought my car this morning. I was at work.
Okay. What time did you get off work?
7.
11?
7.
7?
This morning?
Yes.
So how did you get here?
He picked me up.
And you've been here with him?
With the baby, yes. And then I tried to go in there and find him, but I don't know where he's at.
No, it's not. Okay.
No matter.
Guys, I would never do anything to hurt him. I spent 7 months in the ICU with him.
How long has he been out here by himself?
Right, girl, 11,
Watch his day.
Switch.
Yep.
I'm literally all he has.
Don't walk off. Stay right here with him.
I have to fall so much.
Baker, 14. 14. Yeah, is this address the RP's address or the address of the abandoned house? Come on, here.
That's still like
814 is gonna be the RP address.
What do you do at Bailey's?
Still public service.
What do you do at Bailey's? What kind? What's tech?
He has a G button and everything.
Has a what?
A G button.
What is that?
A feeding tube.
How does he get fed then? Do you have to hook it up?
Yeah, and he eats my mouth too, but not very low.
Is this your child or is it adoptive? Or?
No, he's mine. I had him.
The police uncovered the woman's insincere intentions and took appropriate legal action to address the situation.
12. You're out. North Harbor.
Can you hold him for a second? He's gonna hold on to him and check him out.
Why?
So I can talk to you in person without holding your baby. He's not taking your baby away. He's not walking away with it. He's a firefighter that's gonna check him out. I wouldn't let him have him, but I didn't trust him.
What's your phone?
62 fire and looks like path is 97. Get back here to my phone talk.
Yep. 111 east. Should be perfect. No.
Right here is good. I'll ask you something before I keep talking to you anymore, okay? I'll read you something. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights that I've just read to you?
Yes.
Okay. Keeping those rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me? I just need a yes or a no real quick.
I don't know. I just want to explain.
Just real quick. Having those rights in mind, are you okay with talking to me about what's going on?
Yeah, I guess I wasn't trying to do anything wrong.
How long was he left in the car with that? I know the car was running, but how long was he left in the car?
What time is it?
2:56.
Like maybe 20 minutes.
What time did you walk in that casino?
I don't remember. I didn't look. My phone was dead.
So what was the reasoning for going into the casino and leaving him by himself?
One, I had to pee, and two, I was trying to find his dad.
Okay, why are we trying to find his dad?
Because he was supposed to be.
Have you guys been bringing him inside at all?
Yeah.
You've been here since. You said you got here when you got off work.
I've been here the whole time.
So how did you get here with his dad if he's been here since 8 o'clock this morning?
He hasn't been here.
How long has his dad been here? I think they've been here since about 8 o'clock this morning. The car was running. The kid was left by himself. She came running out at us when we pulled up. So they're looking to see how long he's been by himself. Stay here with my lieutenant for just a second. You looking to see how long she left him in there for?
Everybody came back outside. I don't know.
That's what she said? Or, well, yeah, she said, but she also told me, well, they said she got here with her boyfriend, and then she said something about how he's been here since 8. She'd been off work since 7 this morning.
Make her 11.
And she's still wearing her scrubs from 7 o'clock this morning. She doesn't know what time she got in there because her watch is now dead. And she said she thinks...
830.
What's that? For, I didn't say he was going anywhere, so just calm down for a minute.
That's easy for you to say. You didn't spend 7 months in the ICU with him.
And don't stop lecturing us on parenting.
Do either one of you guys have kids?
I do.
And I work with kids.
All about stuff for nothing in this town. There ain't telling that.
Especially at a casino.
Talk to me like I'm stupid.
Don't talk to us like we're stupid.
I'm not, but you guys are.
I would suggest you be quiet. Yeah, we just followed up on that end of it.
Who is?
Who are you talking to about that?
The security, they said officer's looking. Because she said she got here with boyfriend, but then she's saying she didn't, but then she's saying she did. So, but like I said, there was a bunch of people out here staring at us, and then they got their thing going, and I'm up there trying to figure out if this car's running, she come running out at us, so we'll find out.
18 wrong, something.
Running? I couldn't hear it, but they said the car was running. Well, I can't hear it because the music is on, so. They looking still?
A quick review shows that she got out at 9:30 next day, but I don't know for it.
Well, she keeps saying that she didn't get here when he got here, but then that's how she got here was him, so it's not like that.
At that point, the woman tried to make excuses, but the cops paid no attention to her tactics.
Yeah, I've heard about seriously variations.
And I couldn't hear. Was that car running? I couldn't hear with the music.
Yeah, the car was running, but it was still really hot.
Right.
It's like the AC wasn't on or anything?
Like, it's still running. It's just...
But she looks at it, see if the AC on. Hang on, Tiffany.
Yeah, it's still warm, but...
There's airflow, but...
It's still not full.
No. I'm sweating just standing out here, so...
So, the airflow is not very full. Is that even slow for you at 9:30 morning? She parked it.
Yeah, because all she said is she was gone max 20 minutes to go inside and find his dad.
And he's been here since 9:30 this morning. That's
What's
what
wrong?
it is.
We'll talk to her again and see what she says now.
Yeah,
She's got-
20 minutes.
They're saying since 9:30 this morning.
Like 5, 9, 7.
From the cameras.
Well, she says her husband is there with the car.
Right, and she came with him, but then she's her story's bouncing back and forth. She said she came here with him, but then she didn't, but she did.
She said she came from work and her husband.
But she got off work at 7 o'clock this morning, and it came straight here. They said the only thing they can see is she got here at 9:30, and that's all they can tell. It didn't look like she ever came out.
So she went in and she never came back.
She came in and never came back out since 9:30.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but they're gonna slow
roll it.
She said 20 minutes from the time she saw us when she come running out.
She's saying she's only in there 20 minutes total. They're gonna start at 2 and slow roll it.
To about 3.
About 2:45 because it's
Right.
3.
Yeah, it's neglect whether it's 6, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Neglect either way.
Even if it was just 20 minutes, that's 20 minutes at a high crime area in a parking lot with a running car with an infant who can't feed itself because it has a tube. So.
What was your name, man?
Casey.
Casey? Okay. I'm going to speak completely honest with you because that's all I know how to be. This is probably one of the most sophisticated camera systems in the United States. It's casino. They're saying you went in about 9:30 this morning. They have not been back out to the park.
What's so loud?
Why would the camera show you one?
I did come back out.
You did?
What time was that at?
I don't know you guys.
The reason we're being straight up honest with you is because this facility is so sophisticated. They read my face and know everything about me, even though I've never been here before. So they know everything. They have facial recognition, all kinds of fancy stuff. So they have timestamps. They have 2 people that all they do all day long is watch cameras. They've already rewound since they found your child in the car alone. Said you got out of that car at 9:30 and this morning and walked inside, and you never came back out until you saw law enforcement and security out here. So is that what's the case, or what's the deal? Because I've been honest with you the whole time about what's going on, and I would appreciate the honesty back.
Yeah, gambling addiction, something we can work with. You're gonna lie to us or anything.
No, I'm not.
And you look like you got something on your chest that you're wanting to tell us, but you're...
The police deliberated among themselves to ensure an accurate decision and ultimately reached a conclusion regarding the suspect.
Upset to tell us about it. Is there something you want us to know about?
No, I'm just going through a lot.
It sounds like you guys are going through a lot, especially with his dad. I mean, what it make it sound like? You're trying to find him. I understand that.
Well, not even just today, but in general. I mean, we're separating.
Right.
Like I said, we're staying with my mom. It's just out.
Do you think he might have a gambling problem?
No.
It's okay if you do. I'm not here to judge you if you do.
No, I mean, I don't think so. I didn't realize that.
Did you gamble a little bit when you got here?
Sometimes go by fast. You don't know how to, where it goes. You get caught up in. That's why I say it's being addiction. You know how what that's saying.
That's why they offer self-exclusions from this place. It's because people need help and they exclude themselves to get help so they don't gamble all their money. And my family went through that. It's an addiction just as much as alcohol or drugs can be. And it's okay to admit it. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to say you're a horrible, horrible human being because you like to gamble some money. I'm not here to say that. What's up?
You want to stay in the hospital and get him checked out? Do we have family coming to get him? Or?
Probably. Do you want him to be checked out at the facility or anything?
Yes. I mean, Riley, he's stable. He's fine. Yeah.
He's been. He hasn't had any issues.
It's my only concern. He's been in that car since 9:30 this morning.
His dad wasn't out here. They didn't say.
They didn't say, but they said they just said you were out here at 9:30, and seems like time flew by and we lost track of time.
Has his dad and his friend supposed to post it?
Yeah,
No, it's just me. I can try to call and see you.
Okay. Sit tight with me for 1 second. What's that? Yeah, I guess he's on a feeding tube.
He's been out here since 9:30 this morning.
Yeah, that car is running, but it's not like...
Yeah,
right. Let's see what they say real quick. The dad never came out or anything, right? Okay, because that's what she's asking.
Do we know his name?
I haven't asked yet, but we just told her, the camera showed this, and then she quit saying that, and we're talking about possibly having a gambling addiction. So I told her that if that's the case, that I'm not here to judge you about that, but she said she was gambling when she got here. So, but did they say they saw anything between 2 and 3 or anything?
No, 9:30 this morning, and no contact with the car.
Okay. I'll ask him his name too. We can ID him, find him. Baby might be going to the hospital, especially if he's been in the car since 9:30 this morning. So, if they could have that pulled up, I'm sure me or Skimbo want to go up there and look at it, hopefully. So, give us a second. They said since 9:30.
The people saying, that somebody's else to get a hold of DHS. So we're gonna do in the meantime. She's okay. I would imagine, yes.
Yes. I'm just trying to figure out what we can do with him.
I can get rid of
See if they have someone go through.
Well, I reviewed it and I had both of them checked from the front to the back and the back to the front. We didn't see any interaction with the vehicle from 9:30.
Said the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call MOD and have her run a CFP.
All right, head back. I'm gonna go ahead and Stacy, do me a favor and face my car real quick. Turn around for me.
Okay, hold on.
Turn around.
Hold on.
Turn around.
Okay.
So put your hands behind your back. We will talk here as soon as I get done with this. Let's have a seat in the back of my car real fast. 506 1 female detained. Do you have any guns, knives, weapons, needles, anything like that on you? Okay. Get that stuff checked.
What's gonna happen to Ryland?
Oh, well, we are getting someone to be with him right now. We are working on that right now.
Someone.
Who is it?
One of my friends.
Your friends? How about your mom, his mom?
Me and my mom aren't talking.
Do you have a grandma or anything like that?
No, my grandma's gone.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I completely understand that. You have aunt, uncle? Is it just you and your friends?
I can call my aunt, but
Where they live at?
one lives in Colorado, but
Okay.
she'll come.
But no one like in Tulsa or anything like that?
No, just my friends.
Do you live in Tulsa or around here somewhere now?
Skytip.
Skytip? Okay. Okay. That's her purse, her diaper. He said it's a great diaper bag. Pafford's asking for it.
It looks like a backpack. Yeah, that's it right there.
Is that your purse?
No, that.
Oh, that diaper bag? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. There's all your stuff right there, okay?
Okay.
Put your keys in. It'll be on my front floorboard.
Okay, can you tell me what's gonna happen?
Right now you're under arrest for child neglect, okay?
Okay.
We're gonna go to Rogers County Jail. You're gonna be booked in and you'll see a judge as soon as they can, okay? But in the meantime, we are calling people that are state workers that will be with your child the entire time. I'm not saying they're gonna take your kid away from you, but they will be with him at the hospital because he's been without fluid since 9:30 this morning. And they wanna make sure your child is gonna be healthy and safe. Okay?
Okay, can I explain something so they know?
What's up?
He eats overnight.
Overnight?
He has continuous food that runs overnight. He only eats for enjoyment during the day.
Okay. I'll let them know. I'll
So it's not like he was just, you know.
The woman was charged with child neglect, and the child is now in the custody of welfare staff. In a hospital case, this nurse was the unwitting star, and her refusal to let the law draw blood without a warrant led to a plot twist that ended in her arrest. On July 26, 2017, in Salt Lake City, Alex Wubbles refused to allow the police to draw blood from an unconscious criminal who had been involved in a fiery crash in Cache County earlier that day. The police went to the hospital to draw blood from a criminal and asked the nurse to carry out some tests. However, the nurse did not comply, which intensified the issue.
And so I'm not okay. Can you cut the corners a little bit, like just shave down the edges? Hey. No. I have two officers now. Another officer.
Why would you do a search warrant?
They don't have to. I talked to him. Yeah, he's weird. Trying to call him. Hi.
And watch command. Talk to her and says, no, this is the deal. And she says, nope, this is the deal. You tell her if she interferes in any way in me getting the blood draw, she's to be arrested.
So this can't be the first time this has ever happened. So why is it weird now? You know?
I've had run into something similar, but they ended up consent. I've never gone this far.
So where's her boss?
Oh, she's been talking to her on the phone. Were you the only one come up, or are there more?
As far as I know, I'm the only one. I'm recording.
Hey, it's Brad.
So am I.
I need your help.
Okay.
I am down at the emergency room. What was that? I think I need you to come in if you can. I have officers who are running.
By the way, can I get a consent to this warrant or something? Yeah. Get your call. I can get your phone now.
This can't be the first time. Yeah, that's what's going on. So, I mean, it seriously can't be the first time we have to drop lead on somebody who's unconscious. I mean, this has to happen all the time. So, I don't know.
3 or 4 times in the gold pot alone. Oh, upstairs, yep.
Where's he at right now? Is he? Oh. So did he cause? Did he kill somebody?
We don't know about him. They just called us because he was trying to turn in their rest. So that's why.
Oh. Well.
We're trying to keep it.
Sure.
That's why we brought him. That's wrong.
It's seriously stupid.
It's not even able to deal with non-violent criminals.
So, exactly. So, at what point do they understand they're violating the law?
Until you hear click, click, then they go, let you go through this. Especially when you eat a lot.
Oh. Is that the...
I almost talked to the lady about it.
Is that the side?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There needs to be some clarification. I don't...
You know what? I hope maybe it'll prove a point.
We had one of our guys,
Employees? For interfering, I guess?
yeah, for obstruction.
Cool.
Shit at him. His phone went off. I jumped. I thought it was mine.
So, just so I know, if he doesn't come off and say, no, you're not getting be arrested for obstruction or interfering.
Interfering with the criminal investigation.
That's
Now I'll figure out what code is. Probably.
The nurse was diligently performing her duties, but as the police followed her actions, the situation grew increasingly complicated. Then the cops pursued legal action against the nurse.
I taking cash from up here.
So this, hold on, Brad. So I printed this off. This is what I was told to print off. Brad, I'm just putting on speaker so you can. So I have this. It says obtaining blood samples for police enforcement from patients suspected to be under the influence. Okay, this was something that you guys agreed to with this hospital. The three things that allow us to do that are if you have an electronic warrant, patient consent, or patient under arrest, and neither of those things. The patient can't consent. He told me repeatedly that he doesn't have a warrant, and the patient is not under arrest. So I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do. That's all. So.
Okay, so I take it without those in place, I'm not going to get blood. Is that? Am I fair to surmise that?
Alex, you're not representing the person in the hospital. You're just employee. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea why he's blaming me. I'm just representing. Why are you blaming the messenger?
She's the one that has told me no.
Yeah, but sir, you're making a huge mistake right now.
Oh, please.
No, we're done. No, we're done. You're under arrest.
Hey.
We're done.
Sir, I had administrative. Hey. Seriously. Hey. Hey. Hey.
You're assaulting me! Stop! Stop! I've done nothing wrong!
I'll hold your phone.
I've done nothing wrong! Take my phone! What is happening?
Hey.
This is crazy! This is crazy!
Hey.
Why is he so angry?
That's fine. Okay? I'm leaving here. With her.
Tell Brad what's happening.
Anybody who
That's my
wants to
manager.
protect that, that's your option. He will be taken down. Okay? So, take your phone off her plate. I have hospital administration coming. They can talk to you. Sir.
You can talk to him. Let him take her to the car.
Let him walk.
No, I am not letting him walk. Stop! You're hurting me and holding me. Please, I can't believe it. What is happening? What is happening?
Where do you think Brad? Have a seat. They did this. Took me to the car. I have faith in
Brad, what is going on?
Alex, calm down, okay? Calm down. So I'm trying to get administration in here right now. I've been trying to get a hold of the officer as well. Perfect. So right now,
I'm about ready to leave. Headed for watch command.
I know, and I have our
You're outside the hospital? Oh, good. Where's the ER?
Officer, can I get your name?
J. Payne. P-A-Y-N.
J. Payne.
P-A-Y-N.
P-A-Y-N.
We're at Maximum. No.
I don't either.
What's your badge number, sir? H63.
The police explained their legal procedures to the nurse and then proceeded with the legal steps.
H630. Okay, I know, but you don't have to do that. Hey, Brad, I got another. Awesome. Thank you. Is that her phone?
Yes.
I'll give it to her.
Damaged by.
Please take my phone.
I'll take it.
You want them? You don't want it?
I don't know what I want it, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, I can put it on your lap, or you'll want it.
What's happening? I don't understand. I'm come to work.
Somebody wanted that. Hi, sir. Would you like to speak to this young lady?
Well, I need to talk to you first, and then I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Hi, this is Brad,
just a
supervisor again. Hey, they have arrested the burn soldier. I have the officer right here. Can I pick one for you?
Wearing a dark blue shirt and light blue shorts. Does have a razor with him. I need to get the location from the
I don't know. I have the chief of police here. That's the loot. Thank you. I have our privacy officer. Okay, they're busy. Give him a second.
Is that in connection with the call you're on?
Hey, can you give him a second? He will talk to you. I can promise you that. Give him a second.
The problem is this, okay? You're telling me what your policy is, and I appreciate that you have a policy.
It's not my policy.
No, I know. I understand that. You're telling me what a policy is. It's a workplace policy. What people, it's what lawyers and stuff put together to prevent liability from coming onto the hospital, and I appreciate that. What I was trying to tell you on the phone is the law, okay? And what I'm trying to say is, now, had you taken the officer up, you could have had a
It's not an issue of me taking it up. I'm also obligated to my patient and to protect
protect is the victim in a fatal crash. Okay, we are trying to ask if he has anything in his system or anything, but
he's already, from Logan, he's already been given medication to keep him comfortable. So any of that information would be a
right,
moot
but
point.
no, because
That's not up to me.
the hospital records will clear that on the levels that are given. Okay, you're trying. No, you're trying.
But that's not going to help me.
You're
I'm
trying
just
to
being.
legal defense.
No, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm being told what to do and what I've been told.
And what I'm trying to tell you is, we wanted blood from this guy. Now, I have talked to people, and there's probably a much better solution that we could have come to. Okay, but all we had to do was the blood. Okay, and my point is, there are civil. If we're breaking the law, if we're doing wrong, okay.
Just listen to him.
Listen to me. If we're doing wrong, there are civil remedies. Okay, it's called fruits of the poisonous tree. If we took this blood illegally, it all goes away. All right. So there's civil remedies if we make a mistake. What I'm telling you is, we are not making mistakes. Okay, I've done this for 22 plus years. I know what the law is when it comes to search and seizure. All right. And what you have done, because your bosses are telling you to, has been to prevent this officer who was called out to do a job to do his job. That's obstructing justice. Okay? I understand you're not trying, but you're succeeding. That's the problem. Okay? And so what we want to do is, tell me this. Is it practice for the hospital to draw? Did he come in unconscious? Okay, so you can't even answer my question. I know, that's what I'm saying. Okay, but see, do you take blood from him? Yeah. As soon as they come in, right? Okay. I understand that. Okay. If I knew that beforehand, I would have just told Logan to come and get a warrant and access that blood that you guys have already drawn. Okay? But this is stuff that we can discuss, not when you're telling me, no, I'm not going to do it. Well, you did. When I tried to explain my point, you said it doesn't matter what you say. I'm not letting you go.
No, I did not say that. I specifically said I've been told you have to have a warrant signed by a judge.
And I'm telling you, don't. No.
And I just wanted to clarify it with both my house supervisors here and the people that were telling me that information.
Is this person, do you know, is this person a resident of Utah?
Nurse Alex Wubbles was initially charged with obstruction of justice, but the court later dropped all charges against her. Meanwhile, Officer Jeff Payne was fired from his position. Explore this woman whose words become a maze of escape routes, each excuse a thread in the tangled web she weaves to slip past the handcuffs.
I had vodka.
Okay.
But I'm not drunk.
Okay. How big were the glasses that you were drinking?
I mean, my glass was bigger, but it had juice in it.
Okay.
In 2024, police were dispatched to Des Moines, where a woman was driving erratically and collided with a truck on the road. As the cops approached the woman, she told them the details of the event. They then noticed something suspicious about her.
4220 camera plate. Hello, were you the one driving this vehicle?
I was.
Okay, what happened today?
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I looked down and I hit that truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will customize. Are you okay?
I am. I'm
okay.
fine.
Okay. Were we looking at our phone or what were we doing?
No, I looked down because I got a text message. Okay. I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
And I hit that truck.
Okay. Do you have your registration and insurance for you?
Yeah, I can get that for you. And we called to get it towed.
Copy. Yeah. I think he's on his way up here already, isn't he?
I do. I'm going to be honest, I don't have the company name.
Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
I do.
Where are you coming from today?
I just came from my mom's. Right
Okay.
up the street.
What were you doing there?
We were just hanging out.
Okay. Have you been drinking any alcohol today?
You know what? I'm not going to lie, I have.
Okay. How much?
But I'm not drunk.
How much have we drank today?
2 drinks.
2 drinks of what?
I had vodka,
Okay.
but I'm not drunk.
Okay. How big were the glasses that you were drinking?
I mean, my glass was bigger, but it had juice in it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm being totally honest.
Okay. So you were drinking vodka earlier?
I was.
Okay.
Not earlier, but tonight.
Tonight? Okay. What time, about how long ago before you left?
It's been a time period.
Okay.
I mean, I'm so frustrated right now that I just looked down.
Can't wait for this comment. Do you have your insurance with you as well?
You know what? I'm going to have to find it.
Okay. Yep.
I know it's in.
That's one of the things that I asked you for at the beginning,
I know.
man.
Just give me time to find it, because I know I've got it in here. There you go.
To dispel their doubts, the cops informed the woman they would conduct tests to assess her condition, but she made excuses to evade the tests.
Test today just to make sure that we were safe to be driving, okay? So I'll have you just set your phone on the seat there, and I'll have you step right up here with me, okay?
I'm going to tell you one thing, though.
Okay.
My left foot has no feeling.
Okay.
So when we do balance things, I can't balance because of a back injury. You know what? Can I refuse to do this?
Just wait. I'm guessing they can keep coming, but it'll change probably. So, Kay, I'm gonna have you step right up here, and then I'm off you some stuff, okay?
For you.
Okay. First of all, Kay, I'm gonna have you step back here so that way you're not standing in the door, okay?
I'm sorry. I don't want to.
So, what's going on?
So, I have a question.
Okay.
Because I'm concerned more about my left foot to getting me in trouble.
Okay.
And I don't have any feeling from a back surgery.
Okay.
So I don't want to be convicted of a drunk driving when I can't balance.
Okay. So I'll tell you what, I'll keep that in note, but there's other tests that are going to show me impairment as well, okay? So that's why I'll have you step up here and I'll offer these tests to you.
Can I do that in a blood test in the future?
Do a what?
A blood test. Can I refuse this?
Can you refuse what?
The tests that you're doing, that you're requesting.
You can. I'm going to explain them and walk them through them to you, and then after explaining and walking them through them to you, then you can decide at that time if you want to refuse these that most sober people would offer to do, okay?
Okay.
So I'll have you step right up here to the sidewalk for me, okay?
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so nervous right now that...
Why are you nervous?
I don't know what to do.
Okay. Well, I'll have you stand right here in the middle of my
I'm
light.
being honest, sir.
Okay. 4220, start of Fields. Do you have anything in your mouth at all, Kay?
No.
Any gum, tobacco, nothing like that? Can you open your mouth for me so I can check? Okay. So, Kay, the first test is going to be a test of your eyes. Have you had any recent injuries of your head? Any concussions, anything like that?
I've had a concussion.
When was the last concussion that you had?
It's been over 2 years ago.
Okay, so you didn't have one like
Not
yesterday
recent,
or anything
no.
like that?
No,
okay.
sir.
Okay. So, first test, I'm going to have you place your feet together, hands down to your side, okay? You're not blind in one eye or the other or anything like that, Kay?
I have reading glasses.
You have reading glasses,
but not blind.
But you'd be able to see my finger approximately 10 to 15 inches from your face?
Okay.
Would you be able to?
So, yes, but before we begin this, I'm still going to go back to the point of, can I go to a blood test?
Can you go to a blood test?
Yeah.
I'm not asking for blood. I'm asking you to do these tests right now. Okay. Okay. We'll get to that point if we get to that point where if I request a specimen from you, we'll cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. Right now, I'm just asking if you want to conduct these field sobriety tests. Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what my rights are.
Okay. And I'm not a lawyer, so I can't tell you what your rights are. Okay. I'm asking you right now if you want to conduct the horizontal gaze nystagmus test. Okay. Would you like to conduct that test?
Okay.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir.
So I'm going to place my finger out here, and I want you to follow with your eyes and your eyes only while keeping your head still. Do you understand, Kay?
I do, sir.
Okay. Make sure you keep your head directly still, directly straight, okay? Okay, so keep your head still and follow with your eyes and your eyes only, okay, Kay? Keep Keep looking at my finger.
You know what bothers me? I can't keep my feet that close together and be balanced.
Okay, that's fine. You can spread.
Can I spread them out?
I tell you what, for this test, you can spread your feet out. Okay.
Okay. Because my left foot is really a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep looking at my finger. There you go. So this one's gonna go a little slower, okay? Just make sure you keep your head straight and follow with your eyes and your eyes only, alright? Keep your head completely straight, okay? Just like how it is now, keep it like that and follow with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? So this one's gonna go up. I want you to keep your head and your chin just as still as they are right now, looking straight forward, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
During the final test, the woman couldn't stand on her feet due to her condition, yet she persisted in making excuses to avoid proceeding with it.
So, okay, the next test is going to be a walk and turn test, okay? So I get you told me you had issues with your left foot earlier, you have back issues, some stuff like that, okay? I get that. On a typical day-to-day basis, can you typically walk straight?
No.
No, you can't?
No.
Okay.
Because I have balance issues.
Okay.
It's an ongoing problem.
Okay. How do you typically get around then? Do you have a walker or?
I just go for the best.
Just go for the best.
But I'm going to be honest with you, like today.
Okay. Are you diagnosed with anything that fits your balance?
Yeah, with my back surgery.
Your back surgery? How long ago was that?
Oh my gosh, it's been years ago.
Years ago? Okay. Yeah. So I tell you what, I'll tell you the test, I'll explain it to you, and you can decide at that time if you want to do it, okay? Or do you want to do it in those shoes, or would you prefer to do it barefoot?
No, this is the best. I'd rather be in shoes.
So tell you,
the whole thing is, like my left foot is a problem. Like when I put my feet together, even now, I'm unsteady.
Okay. And Kay, I'll take note of that, but I still have to run you through these tests, okay? So what I want you to imagine, Kay, is a line straight down the sidewalk, and I want you to place your left foot on that line, okay?
Okay. Can I decline this with my health condition?
Okay. I tell you what, you can. I'm going to explain it to you, and then if you don't want to do it at the end of that, you can decide to decline it, okay, Kay?
I'm like, even earlier today, I would be concerned.
Okay. So, Kay, what I'll tell you to do is I'll tell you to put your left foot forward on that line, place your heel to toe in front of that, keeping your hands at your side, okay? Okay, when I tell you to begin the test, you take 9 heel to toe steps forward, keeping your front foot planted on your 9th step, taking a series of small steps, pivoting on your front foot, and turning around. You take 9 steps back, counting each step out loud while looking at your feet and keeping at your side. It would look something like this, okay, Kay? 1, 2, 3, you would go up to 9, keep your front foot planted, taking a series of small steps and returning 1, 2, 3, up to 9.
Sir, I can't do that on a good day.
Okay, so you're refusing to do that test for me?
With my medical condition, yeah.
Okay. So, okay, the next gonna be a one-leg stand test, okay?
Yeah, this gets to be a problem too.
So, I'll explain it to you, and then at that time you can determine then too. Okay. So, for the time being, I'll have you place your feet together, hands down at your side, okay?
See this?
Well, that's the first time we've done that all night.
I know, but I'm not stable.
So, Kate, when I tell you to begin, you're going to raise your right or your left foot. It's up to you, approximately 6 inches off the ground, keeping the bottom of your foot parallel with the ground. While looking at your toe, keeping your legs straight, and your hands at your side, you're going to count out loud in the manner. 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop, okay? Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay. Would you be willing to take this test for me?
I don't think I can do it with my balance.
Okay, so you can vote on which one you want to do. You can also refuse the test. It's up.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just not comfortable doing that.
Okay, so you refuse that test?
I am.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Kay, I'm going to have you have a seat in the back seat of my patrol car for now. Is there anything illegal on your person, any weapons?
So, are you arresting me?
Right now you're detained, yes.
You know what?
Nope, we already refused, Kate. We already refused. We're going to go have...
See, that's.
We still have one more thing from this. I'm just gonna have a seat back there so I can talk with these guys, okay?
Can't do it though.
Okay. So that's fine. We're just gonna walk right back here.
Yeah, my purse is in my car.
We'll get to that in a second, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna walk right over here, have a seat in the back seat of my car, okay?
Okay.
You don't have any weapons on your person, do you, Kay?
No, sir.
Do you have any prescription drugs or anything on your person?
Prescription drugs.
Not for your back pain or anything like that?
I don't, because I don't take it.
Okay.
I refused it.
Like I said, I'll be back in a second, okay?
The woman's persistent tendency to cause trouble compelled the authorities to make a crucial decision.
Okay, Kay, so this is the last test I'm gonna offer you today, okay? For right now, anyways.
And you know what? I want a blood test.
Okay. So this is the test that we offer you out here on the street, okay?
Yep.
And it matters what specimen I'm gonna request from you today. Okay, so are you willing to provide me a breath sample today?
I want a blood test.
You want a blood test?
I do.
Okay.
Because that's what I was.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me.
Okay.
Turn around, face the flag for me.
Okay.
Hands behind your back.
Yep. I'll take everybody really.
I'm gonna put 2 handcuffs on you, okay? So it's a little bit easier on your shoulders, all right?
Okay.
Just relax for 1 second, okay?
I can't.
No, we're not. I'm gonna bring yours further out.
I'm
Actually,
like, that is like hurting my back.
42, 41.
Yep. All right, Kay, just go ahead and have a seat in here for me, okay? I'm going to transport you down to the West Des Moines Police Department for some further testing, okay?
West Des Moines or Waukee?
Well, you're in West Des Moines right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to reach across, buckle you in, okay?
Ouch. Okay, is there... I mean, I'm not going anywhere. That's killing my arm. And it's gonna...
So if you lean forward, it'll help you out a little bit, okay? I'm going to try to loosen this up so I can buckle you in properly, okay? I'm going to reach across your face real quick.
I'm like, that's gonna bruise my arm like no other.
Have you been arrested for OWI before, Kay?
You know what? Unfortunately, I have.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, but I still don't think I'm drunk.
Okay.
But this is what I was advised to do.
Okay. So just go ahead and hang tight. We're gonna be on the way in soon, okay? Can I talk to your mom about what's going on today?
You absolutely please do.
Okay.
She don't need that at 80 years old, but...
Can I grab your phone and your wallet for you?
Please.
Okay. So sometimes
It's
people
like
need
my balance.
especially with the sliding.
Yeah.
So I'll just have you stand out right here by the flag, okay? We'll get the handcuffs off in a second, okay?
Yeah,
Stand
I'm
right.
not going in there.
I get that.
I guarantee.
It's just our protocol that we have to have you in handcuffs. So I'm gonna grab your wallet and then we'll head up there to the car, okay?
Did you grab my phone?
Yep, it's right here in the wallet. So you're good. We're gonna walk right over there to the front doors, okay? If you walk this way, there'll be a cutout.
That way?
Yep, it's a little easier than the step that's right there, okay?
Yeah, that's...
So just right up here, we'll go to the front doors. I'll help walk you.
Thank you. Like I said, my foot is not good.
Okay, just so we can talk freely, I am going to read you your Miranda rights, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to have an attorney and have your attorney present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you upon questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights, not making any statements or answering your questions. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll have you step in here. We'll go to the right. And then we'll go straight forward.
The woman was charged with DUI. For more videos about criminals, hit the subscribe button.